This is Wadu TV. Truth and integrity.
Mudu light you. Manu light you. They are gonna need to share change. Yansaka. Who was some MPC be involved? Almost some businessmen be Ghana Hanwa. Omunina involved. Ghana a transit country. Emma Cocaina and Yara Hosem. Saperman, Alajino, or Yalatani. You dear was on Alatani. Ghana for one next president and ready now. Yamin Pangumabon San Fevra. Aya Canadian Japon.
Yeah, some more. Body TV sini ever when you now come from Brasway. Hey, and some more. Nana Agyarko and I never fire. Was it Kennedy a company with Japon? What time it just so was since century no ye. Sebi you so that no casat by heart to so be our no mansa. Be our book. Hey, Kennedy no casat. Hey, and I said, I'm I see the ones way. Naba. Nana man no. Na, or say, MPP 4 year dean, a brand on more bem, cocaine winsome, or me dean, or munye fi abem say, Kirono Mishas say. Mahama betrans on beka cooking. Dom yada. Oh, MPP, ya dom yada. Ya chibibiri, ya dom yada. But don't forget, say, I change this former parliamentary candidate. Yeah, now cooking bishano. MPP 4 na beka, but almost body. Yo, it's somebody yet besumo. And I'm afraid they have training issues on it. Would the uncle
Yamina boy na minyata de shenk minyata ade anshama de mpese mu ye bia enya ne bebu Ghana fo abem enya no ne besesa hwe ensesa hwe de Ghana fo hwehwa ye change and I said ye change so de Ghana fo afrase pay na nado the first time na Ghana fo pay change and I change yensa aka no 2024 mudu mu light yo manu mu light yo de Ghana ni hwehwa ye change yensa aka yenim se cha na beche nka wo de mu ye oh yenim se cha na beche enso enka ho da Prince Kwakunya ko wase de ya santo of our time me amenie ene me manage so no makomi kuro mu efijase asokori oh de mu ye mo pa mu numu no sa na mu ndumu no enche ni nyina betwam hwe President Mahama de bi a wato ne buase e reset Ghana. The real President Mahama Tony Buase. Enya gidi biao. Enya butu. Enya gidi. Said enkaye mu be a penny gidi. O si there be. Ahanu munya Burkina Faso. Wanya military leader, wanya cool leader. Wanya president ya Ghana for to abade amano. Amani 57%. Wanya president ya. Wanya 2/3 our parliament. Asenya 4 MPs, independent MPs almost supporting President Mahama. Enka first no, enka obiti se sa Asante Achim North agogo no e North and South agogo. Enka independent candidate here, one mo ye MPP seat. Enti kaya ne day enko de support bema MPP. Enso we could say this time anya MPP se mo. Kwase aniti ana agoragu. Oko as an independent candidate. The message no toy and Crawford toy. And to a winning yan or call parliament no. What did I yakoma and a friend say? NDC A+, honorable A+, honorable A+. Ni city say MPP ni na waso. MPP ni na waso. And ka first no a. Bejimi bre parliament no a. And Kwakwa was stressing oh Dabi. I had a MPP for mu. It as an independent candidate and Mary no. Me from a support and Kwankwa MPP or parliament. But Jimmy Brenetram, honorable A+, and you only NDC in a shibum. Only NDC in a shibum. I from place the NDC seat and to only NDC shibum and yashe. But to share Agogo MP. Aqua parliament. Sit ya NDC entramu wada. And we need that. Banredu, honorable Banredu, the late Banredu, and a net so. Omumian in Fukuno. Ya. Emma, me and Cassa, me, quadra badge ebaye. On what tramu 1 term. Emma, honorable and the appear could be ebaye. akwa MPP seat etika independent candidate o win MPP seat ya okwa parliament akanya MPP but MPP nya akono wa Ghana ha eti mo pa mundum light mo pa mundum no yese ma top box iron first de ne edi Agyarko bi de egum ni bi no na ya bomu ana so ne de ato ya de eva mu ho because 3 months ni the president Mahama ya Ghana no constitutional review no mo gi petitions anasa mo gi ne ma mo fra ye ne efe de mra because me pesa me de ba se constitution ya amend close ne subsection ne article bi ho no mo a so we are president na di 4 years na ko opposition na ba 8 years ya yansa ma wonko ko wanim sa that short 4 years no yeah they reset Ghana and so Ghana because anyama president Mahama has started 3 months ni no enura ba bia me yemiti lady bia on president Mahama on president Mahama sam kratie eno mate ene yenkoto ya ba 2024 ene yenkoto ba ma Mahama de ade yesi agimi ana ena obetwa free senior high school mu ena obetwa national awa mu ena obeyesei eno na numu ton se he 8 years in opposition ema president Mahama no wasua ne ma bebre na wanya tema sunku bi ade ama Ghana fo waya president ya onya abotre etie Ghana fo asem ena wonim kura dada 8 years president Mahama ntu kwan ya free Ghana ha president Mahama wo Ghana ha asen when bia president Mahama betu kwan bia okọ event bia conference bia no ne yehu enti wanya sympathy sunkubi e de ama Ghana fo enti bibia wo ye betumi wo se wa apply common sense wisdom knowledge common sense wisdom King Solomon wisdom ena president Mahama ne second coming no ne second coming na say second came and say second come any mo ntwere to Facebook na menkai ne maye to so mienu no wisdom ena president Mahama de ye adwuma enti bibia wo ye bia de na kwa mu pa ena ekọ bibia de na kwa mu saa hs kakra bi ba obetomu because MPP for na nkasa magana for so tey say Dumsor president Mahama ba betom no obebre pa enti we ya mekan free senior high school ye ntwam obeye pa amna ye yie president Mahama ebe ye free senior high school amna ye yie na anu ya what is education minister honorable Henry Dusu asset committee says double track na akora ko school 2 months anu akotena fie 6 months na nkora nyem rough no omo ba be yi de afiri ho na oya de ye president Mahama timi twa double track mu na all system every year bia no ye what 3 times si etimi ko na se eye yie wo school 3 months ya ebi akwa na etimi makwan 2 weeks ebi ana ye 3 weeks aburo so awa man 2 weeks na se hye kama na nkura nya nnuane papa di se de o mafira se yi a nkura nya nnuane di ya edi ebiem na aka na se sala wa yo mutu ya yi alawabo ene kura me yi video alawabo kwa mu wo sa video ni bi na nu ya weekend na se fo alawa yi e ba ye ya chese be bia be fe bia nesisifu yi alawabo enti se president Mahama minim de wo yanim de ba se de wo yanim no se omutimi implement ni ye na se eye successful a enya flip flop policies se de 8 years ni Ghana ya witness no na alawabo omusi loan scheme eno omo so omo di boss omo di be boss omo famo omo timi implement yes successful na entiase ya adwuma ye president Mahama na 4 years de wa mo Ghana fo 4 years de na kese nka 4 years de enya sa na nka Ghana fo pe no enti se we nyina koso 24 hour economy na omo ye nkokọ say na Trump 10% tariffs or the ato countries Ghana ka ho bi yo enkokọ no aye yakwa import di aba no 10% bam eda so ene aye export di akọ 10% bam eda so Mate say am say oyi crude oil nom eno de say omani wo mu pa enti eno na enka ho say yetimi nya stabilize economy enabling environment yes asum refemu dua na krema nya dabre e de bebiam na aka bibia koso na free senior high school yi policy si yetimi ye ni ye na ye kama na bibia koso teacher training alawa nurses training alawa enwuma yi abiebie nwuma yi kokoso kofu onye enwuma ye ede bebiam na aka mi bisa o ana MPP na nkasa kwa de me ankasa na mete wana medrum se MPP de but enu be se 2023 December na MPP egu enu December me say 2027 no na MPP egu na MPP egu because MPP for be ye wo mu fi wo Ghana ha sa ba umia Canada Japan no omu be ye wo mu fi wo Ghana ha I tell you say we MPP ni a ade a e wo so ma wo yam hyehyew na usuro na ye wade soa na ye wadwendwe kese elections ahead of MPP internal election ya edi MPP anim because that Baumia Canada Japan any other faction be unity wa MPP mo no ebe kase ebe gu MPP enye NDC na be gu MPP o NDC na nkasa do magu ni de but MPP na nkasa no melo me disa video na mawo ala wa bo omu bo dede nu bo se no me di amawo MPP ebe gu 2027 na MPP egu a enu 2028 no woman kasa presidential candidate ya omude be kono within MPP na nkasa no ne ho nya akono within MPP mu ankasa no eni pa omekwa akwoto abo mu beyi no say only the party no say party no flag bearer presidential candidate ne ho nya akono because e do mu besi atwa wo mu ho adapa ahoro wo mu ho na ensam ahinta wo ma ye pia wa Ghana ha no no we see MPP begu 2027 Canada Japan one in the team abeti egu ba omia so ni amu kan no 2022 ni 2023 ne ba ne de enu de mu nketua o 2023 wo mu ka gu Dr. Baumia so no eye mu nketua afei pa no mani abro mo be kansem e de gu Dr. Baumia so Dr. Baumia ni ni team wo mu so ba be sorry ejina Canada Japan so na afei ne be ho air chapo Escobar me say the real MPP for be ye wo mu fi no oh na the address of mu ye de say comedies and some mo ba be ka de gu wo mu ho so no no mu wi a o ma yi mu baako o mu be render obia useless wo mu ankrofo no among themselves no o be render obia useless o be render obia criminal obia hopeless on be magana for hu say omo candidate no obi ansa fata say obeye president no omo awia omo yi baako no omo yi baako wi a omo akase o omo white wash di pakro say Ghana for was short memory ento ye fa ne nko 2016 2024 say me hu Dr. Baumia no ye mmobo oja campaign platform so ye boni videos obeye laughing stock na the way ye jojo Dr. Baumia the way ye huru no the way ni ye use MPP fo ankasa videos MPP fo ankasa nsemu a omo kan ye di good Dr. Baumia so edit ya on presidential candidate na papa no ye me mobo MPP fo na ankasa wo mo free MPP mu akọ movement for change omo mo MPP mu Canada Japan nom omwan kasa party no mu enu mu nsem na Dr. Baumia oma render no useless vice president omo render no useless e wo Ghana ha enti MPP for pra wo mo pre no a oma dan content creators no mo di gu Ghana ha say no eniema within 3 months na akoso no eyi wo mu hu and within the party no So omubenya wo bia on lead the party no a within the party internal elections no omu render nipa kro hopeless useless no ensi na me say me to sana me hwe say hwe say MPP fo bi eni abreka say Ghana next president eye Canada Japan MP ewo Asin Central kwame Asin Central say NDC ni na wini ye wo 2024 NDC ni na wini ye. Can we imagine say Canada Japan aye MP time a ye MP no na Asin North Asin South and Asin Central aye one constituency ya ebom and a letter ye chemu enya Asin North Asin South ya otena Asin Central so. Enti Canada Japan as a businessman the way wo dwanenum pa se osu onko biem na se MPP parliamentary candidate ya e was a parliamentary candidate ni kwa election na wo lose e wa Canada Japan constituency. And then imagine say MPP fo binum ani abre se Ghana your next president e ya Canada Japan as if say Ghana fo ya Jimmy fo sa. And then you people, do you think say 2016 ni 2015 era no ebida so wo Ghana ha say biem na ana mu se mu free say Ghana no ane kantamanto dwem Ghana no ane makola Ghana no ane central market dwem keti adwem ana se mu free say Ghana no ano eye market na wo free say gullible minded people na gu hono mo o ma dwene mu oha enti de obeka de atunitiri mu bia aka de atunitiri. A member of parliament what's na constituency akwa not one term not two term not three term akwatwa so time o ka se won kobiem the party no parliamentary candidate akwa election eluso. And can you imagine say MPP for any abreka tire Ghana for say Ghana for next president e ready nya me panguma bonsan femfra eye Canada Japan member of parliament Ghana MPs ye ka MPs ya ye hunu wa mu a omu bu wa mu respect wa mu ba ko a o ka sasa be kwarinsani ye Canada Japan o ka sate sebe kwarinsani o se kwarinsani nu o ka se oburu a ono no o kasa anyhow o ka sate se bodamfo bi a wa bodam o kasa anyhow o tire ni TV so ni radio so etwa edi matem edi asofo no matem attack judge court attack judge attack lawyer attack special prosecutor katan say abua wone ayi kisia jaben wasia oyonko ne me. And then all of a sudden no MPP 4 person mo white wash Canada Japan say Canada Japan Ghana your next president bia Jimmy wo kura mu pa o mo Jimmy pa wo kura mu apa e was a constitutional amendment review no mo review niam because say ya say ye ka kwa Canada Japan kura no eni wo kwa so wo unity wo Ghana ha say ye koto aba na ye kwa presidential ballot so a ni nim ni ti kura ni picture kura da so obia otimi tenase edi atem attack asofo no attack emma we obedi watem otimi kase lodi na Mahama eye ne de ndie edia na wo ensem bay na want on the platform so encounter then Sandra na wo first lady wo Ghana ha di president Mahama tem o di president Mahama tem Canada Japan o di na tem e ma hu se wo di na tem. And then today MPP fo binom Jimmy na no odin etimi ka second Canada Japan and e betimi beat NDC next candidate and the Canada Japan and one de neighbor Jimmy na no odin pa and say no all of a sudden no Canada Japan asesa de wi a kasa de wi a nante ni public appearance ni demeanor ni posture etale wo ho pa den tale wo pa say no mu invite no kasa wo programs ase no ye whitewash no because Ghana for short memory Ghana for ejai ko TikTok na bo Canada Japan na hwe ni videos ko YouTube na bo Canada Japan na hwe ni videos ko Facebook na bo Canada Japan na hwe ni videos wo di atem o di matem wo attack President Mahama wo attack Ghana judges otimi tina ni radio ni TV so eyi journalist bi picture di pie munya na mumpo no munye sei ade be chini yakunu na MPP fo enti middle class fo no mo party ni mu no wo mo so yesi wo mo so abalo sa middle class fo no mo MPP mu no wo mo so abalo low to that grade santi e was MPP eni abrese obia obetimi lead MPP 2028 abaya Ghana president ena na se ne ka Ghana e ma cool leader kwa be transfer kan fa so wo so ye ma cool leader obia oye cool otimi tina party ayi TV so e ka che ne party fo me party fo Jimmy omo ye Jimmy fo me party MPP Jimmy Jimmy fo eni ye jawo man de ma cool leader said ya kwaso Burkina Faso and anken faso awoso pepepe middle class form MPP mu say sometimes we dream why ya na won't ya say enti ya na Ghana fo ni bia dwen kura te say eya na enipa bia dwen no ya na enipa bia dwen wo Ghana ha say no enti say de wo mu ane say Ghana fo ne de em say hey me catch am 38% is what you me catch a lady ya say Mahama ne bako school o kasa 3 months the President Mahama ye the President Mahama to so MPP ni o wo to ni salon wo ya wo be ka bia kire wo pa say ya na President Mahama e ko ne de MPP beba na be che I'm telling you say 38% no eso ahwan eso ate papa e be take him years because e dey na de be campaign e dey tia President Mahama and now NDC. This 4 years, the President Mahama dear ya woyi. When free senior high school mu, or the Nesakano, Nasa Ayabasa, or the Bayer campaign de Tiam. Training alawa ewo, and that's why I juma, ye nim do amodeba, but minim stay. Common sense in the West Domuntino, almost the papa beba. And then policies are who babe introduce you. After 3 months in your scandal be our President Mahama Baimu. Nana Akufo-Addo any 1 month and a crow money $1 million senior minister ya wasafo ma fo no kabom ko yi $1 million HD ye yente scandal bia and obi aso aye na dwene say o this scandal beba wa bam we bia oni 1 week obekọ na no ano ba Ahmed Ibrahim ti anu wo kan oso am committee ya President Mahama kan enti wo ya no no to wo no ko no afrase hwemu cancel bi ehun say so opesa wo che wo President Mahama ban mu dia wa appointment ne dia ene you note no frase twetwa bi free mu because I wo try ya reshuffle be count next 6 months wo be call you go wo be contem uncompleted project akesia President Mahama frase se nyankopon boa no otimi ye ebiebia no a de anwen ne se yesi kumasi ya MPP for afia sese bia ye Jimmy fuei President Mahama dombo na so wie sa hospitals akesie any market phase 2 no so wie a e dia na MPP de ba kwa gina kumase akoye campaign such a useless government e dia be pa e no ba kwa gina kumase akoye campaign 2028 e bi ni ho omu ni bi na omu nso enya bi men uti una mana wote say yes, Nana Akufo-Addo say 2028 on support to Dr. Bawumia. On support to Dr. Bawumia 2028 dear. On support to Dr. Bawumia. Ultimately tell me say na Nana Akufo-Addo on support to Dr. Bawumia in so what in today. Nana Akufo-Addo support to Dr. Bawumia 2024. E ko wie say 38%. Time wa the whole government machinery party all the 16 regions, national, bebia government machinery, MPs, more parliament. Yaku cruise bam edema more party executives. Ku cruise ten edema more. I support Dr. Bawumia ko we say 38%. vice president amorenda and useless obey laughing stock our campaign bimu otwa man nkrofo esre ne twe etisa na akufuado see yes na akufa na anu bi metesi yes na o London na ba mi ekọ ha kopa ne chew na anu ya te say yes Bra Champion hotel hono no o ma kogu hono mo strategic meeting enfa nkosia na adu mu nyina kogu ho MPP executives mpanifo nyina kogu ho MPs nyina akogu yi kwa bi pon so ho Bra Champion hotel hono mo meeting na say 2028 on na me say party asai pa o MPP asai pa o asai pa MPP asai pa Dr. Bawumia say na Akufo-Addo ne former president Akufo e support no declare support e de man ne kokowie sei ministers nyaji boom e di Dr. Bawumia chi kokowie sei MPs nyaji boom e ji sika e ko di Dr. Bawumia chi kokowie sei 38% na adu na mu no from the 2017 kokopim 2024 na memu kokowie sei it is an another say this time around yes was say Bra Champion as was support no say Bra Champion as de ne ba wonu ankasa na memu 8 years no per party within party no internal survey report o mo de ba kire say na Akufo-Addo memu e fun e tan enye yimusa dan kwade ato nchen within the party Honorable say HMN Sabon so ankoye biama so mugu so mo ye ba within the party report ni survey ahodo a wo mo ye after election no e kire se na Akufo-Addo memu na ye fun na Akufo-Addo na agu MPP na Akufo-Addo na asai MPP aban na etan na Ghana for so mo mpe na Akufo-Addo na ma ba mi aye laughing stock na Akufo-Addo na ma ba mi anya 38%. Enti na Akufo-Addo say Bra Champion wo penu o so the gabi achi oda ko na ebo so the eslowu na ebo eslowu su se wadwane because communication ministry hono wa ye hono pin so fabu eso okwa enso obeba na se na Akufo-Addo se wono no wono na se sika na kwakodi wono na abusua hono mo enti omo na du obi ba 38% ebe drop ya ba 18 Ghana fo nya jimifo bi mu can see in France or say there who is Nanado mark my words if he should Kennedy or see if he should Kennedy they still forget Kennedy crowd on crowd there me say omunfa constitutional review no omuntwitwa nkrofo bi amend constitution nkrofo bi okwanu kwankwa say ye kwa election kro mu yi omuti so omukọ bi chapofo ne ayi Pablo Escobar fo mu kwankwa so omukọ bi ya kan crofobia about corruption and fools careful adwapade edim semhunu kan kwase asem kasate sasabe akwarensafo nyina no majiwa muti wo video wo we di video pa na ni video su liki na ba na wutie bi kwana bi sase na we na ne efe no honorable hoka mupa oh minim mupa mo nkrofo ma wufunya mu nkonkotuno me campaign 2028 mamo mo be report wo Ghana because nipa nya agimifo nipa enye agimifo Dr. Bawumia ne nam Ghana ye campaign agenda no mo de nam eso betwa free senior high school mu o se nursing training ala wo betwam wo so wo be ye sei sa omo ne ma no ne na mu krase ne na market centers ya omo politu nkrofo adwene no ene 3 months ye ntwa ahwe mu enti Nyankopɔ bo 2028 ye nya enabling environment stabilize economy wo dia opa 2028 ye ntofi we 15 cedis per gallon MPP for to fanya campaign tia NDC opa 2028 dollar NCD dollar enko enu 16 MPP for ntimi nyusu nya campaign entia NDC omuntimi wisdom ne common sense omuntimi omunya bibia nya campaign entia NDC in 2028 enunti ena all of a sudden cocaine and omo target President Mahama bain na yetina Ghana ha say 8 years ni from 2017 ebepim 2024 ote say ya chi cocaine wa Ghana hada ote say national security ananakok e di release aba e di statement bi aba say o ma chi cocaine e wa Ghana hada enti Ghana ni ti anana dwene ne say cocaine ye nche because President Akufo-Addo Dr. Baumia na Akufo-Addo Achin mafias they were involved. I was a illicit drug trade nintino. Na yente ho asem. Na enemu ko. Na yente ho asem. Na omu ye cocaine ho adwadie. Under President Akufo-Addo 8 years. Cocaine barons wa Ghana ha no musika wo manya ne kasa kase a omo tototo wo Ghana ha. E ya asem ketwa. Omo ye open secret. Omu dili cocaine for barons for omu wa Ghana ha 8 years ni kasa kese no omu to kasa kese kasa Kim Kardashian nom bo Kim Kardashian bo Rihanna bo Kanye West bo your friends say Beyonce no okun Jay-Z nom omu net ubehu ebe kire ne ma wo mu ye omu ku Ghana ha se no a omu se kasa kese no omu to na omu se de na omu ye invest omu ye de ben omu nchire dwuma omu ye 8 years ni omu nchire dwuma omu ye 8 years ni cocaine Achin mafia President Akufo-Addo cartel na omu bom enti cocaine adwade a course wo Ghana ha se no hwan na te ye na fortunately for Ghana resetting the koso change of government aba yenya president I was say ama Ghana enye cocaine hub country way enye cocaine trade hub enti epia ya na wachi essence MPP for ye desperate Oma ye desperate into no omu yusu 3 months and I cocaine wa ha 3 months and I cocaine wa ha and I 3 yes because President Mahama on mini business say 8 years ni mu dane Ghana hanum eye cocaine eye transit eye enti wo ba ya ne de wa mini business enti you amu ya and wo mati communicators ati MPs e de egu abonten so and ala 3 months ni and ya chi cocaine wa ha and ya chi cocaine one cocaine bia is in a free central eba western central eba the last time ni Chumberi medi hu nkoma o ka so mo che $350 million na mati se cocaine bi on ma MPP communicators e ka se eye NDC parliamentary candidate dia President Mahama nyami nshiraw ye funu wo nyami nshira ye funu no spare me do bad as you nyami nshira no hwe President Mahama nyami nshira papa se NDC parliamentary candidate ena ye ne dia se NDC parliamentary candidate ena se eye ne dia ena se President Mahama me ya chenwa what it means ni say Ghana be ye Ghana be nyane Ghana be ye adwuma biem Ghana will work again Ghana be ye adwuma biem because enka ye MPP parliamentary candidate ena MPP aban na woso a eye cartel nintino enkwade namu saa enkwade kwa enti NDC parliamentary candidate no wutum say woni MPP for business no for 8 years thinking said about the party na aba enti wo twa fam but because I say Ghana ye resetting Ghana ye change of government na Ghana sorry ye adwuma biem ntino say ye NDC parliamentary candidate o say ye MPP parliamentary candidate o ya che no $350 million worth of cocaine. Yachino, ewa Ghana ha. And opesa would ye propaganda. Would play dirty politics. Okay. A full story in ye. Where story where 2022. June 2022. Ghana identified as transit country for drug trafficking. British High Commission. Mind your online and that's one when ye story when a buy any 2022. Let's say ye catch say Ghana ye identify Ghana say a transit country for drug trafficking. Let's just say Mexico for far no omo dia besia ahade under President Akufo-Addo de a cartel country obi a bi cocaine business ye nchew Odi namu sente ha be ye transit country na ye de ya to so US for de ya to so Europe for the ato so British for the ato so hwe animguasesem hwe animguase a mode wo man ni awura mu because mu nyina mo ye cocaine ayi barons na mugu Ghana ha enti ye nchi obi a famfam because omo no be sika pe MPP aban ne de aban no agenda ni nyina ne se ye be pay sika enti se ne business bia ye be ye ye be fa hu bia ye be nya sika bia no obi anya bi 2022 and a report we ba out 8 years ni me kai news man ti bi da man kan ho story da anya hu interview da amfra na kogfo da amfra parliament committee interior defense no ne ade emisa wo mo se enti kokan yi a ye de fam yi a ye che wo Ghana eno ha wo man no manye bi da because Ghana be ye transit achi mafia fo ye business o mo ye omo was some MPC bi o mo nyina ye involved omo some businessmen bi o Ghana ha no mo a omo nyina ye involved eno ma funtum afra eno ma Ghana a country called Ghana se Ghana to we na yetimi e de yato ba bi se Ghana be arehosem aye transit country ema cocaine enya arehosem 3 months President Mahama no nya 3 months wache ba ko omo achi nipa more than 30 jolifo no post pictures ni nyina no mani mu mra no omo mprafo hunu se sa omo te Ghana ha se enkura bi pictures li bi ho no enkura de da so ntin me pese enkura de ni be post enkura de ye post okay gold do entino post we jowoli a ye be kwa East Lagos ye be kwa East Lagos ama Ghana fo ahu de ekwa so Ghana ha adwuma President Mahama ya entino omani abre President Mahama adwuma wo ya enti omani abre budigidi butu okay hello lawyer hello am I enti uyi gold ni fa enkrofo no ma chi wo mo no nyina no se ma send pictures na ma wa fa wo mo nyina guso wo mo wojoli mi wi ameba East Lagos fo no so enti o se after supplement operation mo ye no o di kan ko East Lagos ekoye operation so after o mo nie we mo obehu anom dada ka ne se de o mo ka no ba bia o mo ye o mo business no o se cars bi a cars be 20 Porsche cars pao hey no ma pake nesi wo no mu gum wo mu ni onkrofo mprafo ni nkrofo kunu no wo mu nie yo mo ya no gold na wuhu no bi de mi nim gold o de ye show ni nyina Jakpa se eye fake hwe o mu nie yo free data na so ye broni on wadan chen no enti no o se sa cartel no enya Ghana fo nko cartel eye syndicate enya Ghana for nkwa na wom and then top politicians influential personalities womu pa enti sa wo chi omo a ya fa so da ho ana omo ofre and this for no crab bin so ofre release them hey sa enti we no ye gold no we munso nya gold nko a aside gold na ye show na wiei no almost no fake currencies no na almost ekoye no fake dollars but adia no ne say e counterfeit but Jakpa say ye fra o say ye ni nyina afra enti no oma ye bia o say da bi oma ye bia nye ye sika de yakopia bi so o ni nyina nso ye di o yakopia ne ma so fizia wo mbasa so mi hunu bi da ima obi obe friend me fa ni di me to abonti on mon ka kira mon penifo tell them mon ka kira mon penifo no obi obe twintwa yakwa mu wo Ghana ha bia no ye been dealing with you accordingly obia because says ka counterfeit asemo aye kan no eba system a ordinary Ghanaian na sofa o na inflation na shoot too. Ya single digit inflation na say ye twa sika na say digum ni ye twa counterfeit ni digum ni ye di a ebede ni atimi control inflation wo Ghana ase ye twa sika free Bank of Ghana ja new sika no original one no ni asesa de Bank of Ghana box sumu ni yakwa hwe sika ni ya che ni yakwa sesa counterfeit agum na yi ya this person ni ya de ko ebede na oman no enye crime scene na malifo Nigeria fo na mi krom alata fo oga tuo ye krom fo de ko wankra o boni bia wie alata fo aboboa no boni bia ha ye chia boss o china me no interview ha wa send me yi bia mpese o china me no ya 1-on-1 boss keke di na be bia send ma me no me pese china me no ya 1-on-1 wa ya chese mi krom alata fo de me na wasi ko wankra enyina halata ni siwanie owura halata ni siwanie boni bia be kwaso African countries bia wo chi abecha halata ni wei sapeman alaji no oya halata ni yidi e waso halata ni onye Ghana ni malifu ne chadifo nyina wo enti video de amede ba ya no yayi we ye joli omugu joli no ma yemu se jowoli o se he se omu ye sikafo katafo nkoa koken wa ha minim se wati bia no sansam dia na wo ka dia fa ho because eye Ghana ni wa
there's just an indication say about the age ma say ya matana say ya beti koken abashe say bi fatame say the best say dem na ya tra ho say na wo mo de wo tam no mo ye no yeah they achieve we were supposed to jump into the public Ghana for na dia betra Ghana for na trouble ababa mo jondo mani Mahama mo nam ni tumi ni so ma easy for betra be aduma ba so ma ni bi tan in this year, we must allow or let Ghanaians know what is happening within our jurisdiction. And yes, you know, and the Magana for Associa. Young Fadi anymore ever to get. Sabi, Anyabiano, maybe to say, and your bread can near me. And I know the ethics of this kind of professions. What in the Tonja, Sabi, me a lawyer. What the lawyer and so called Tonja, Sabi, if you answer, he's your Kakrakama. That's what I said. So, the crime person can be an Yabafa. The fact that what Tibino interest or buy a neighbor and Tini, cocaine and several yet in Ano, Sabi, in Frapontina, be with a more. Don't know actually yet some memory yet. I was I think the public would have friendly as a woman when we eat PTS because minimum crowd under the past government. Over 400 kgs of cocaine were arrested. But I must say, I know a woman to Jamagana for together. Almost an election year. Election can't come Magana Fonti. I had the emphasis Mobia. Election year or around 1 year. I had Magana Fati Momo the apostle. One way about you almost said, you would Magana phones are smashing the district mountain. You to me a bit here. Into the BNY, this will be near the Yakata. I bet transit service a fracture. Yankee and this in the army officer. I just want this in the cooking wedding. And you are more anonymity. Now, I want you not to every day. Send you only a would be in your thing.
Near what kind of actually because my NPP communicators here, a be wa bontia, one more eka, say, what can it be a match no, but NDC parliamentary candidate, dear.
And it didn't say.
A did your own boy a bat. My city.
Or can I say, we over cancer be and the president and tears and you won't move on from Ghana. Because, yeah, dear menu wedding kumubia and me mountain nipa and input on your gun and you come more my official but on the one. Yeah. Me know the British national be home come me boa. And I menu wedding Nigerian national be so home come me boa. Omi ni na themselves was here as me say.
Omo wa hen say ya ka say.
Yeah, in our custody. Oh, I want to say me no ka say. Yeah, here. It are in detention.
Okay.
What I say? Yeah, in detention. I think even Nigeria you we even say me who. I don't know that is an lawyer or something no visitor or something. So yes, I saw you. They are in detention here. We are not doing yeah, no, we came to equity with clean hands. So we are not afraid of anybody and whatever they are saying outside. That's one thing about us. From the leader, we get a general to me, I'm a touching you. And then the other deputy would this one. We came to equity with clean hands. Me say we go can me what being between my number for 18 for no number my issue. It being come. Who are we being a dear? And the be because when you get you will smell it.
Nah.
Cocaine and every Western region but Accra. If Western region what about? About what about?
Okay.
Nigeria near American assembly. Will be a what kind of chroma ya? Sorry, I sit down. I hold one door. You won't say that I got it. A dime one about 4-bedroom house and obedient if you are the if you need and say yes, talk okay. Wow. More than that, 8 years. When your father was swimming inside your mamma by you was sad and in a tons of yes, that was now one and that's young in your 8 years government. What you know? We never once as about it is in your best interest to praise us and commend us for the good work that we are doing, exposing these things. So, and this parliamentary candidate, and this parliamentary candidate, Obi Wana, and was only Diana.
Omo elili di omo boy ba di omo keka say aina ya mochia no amochia na muguso amochia. Okay.
And some guys say binyansan because and this parliamentary candidate be an holding. And this parliamentary candidate be holding. Yeah, why don't I also walk with Lusa when we be I know what about dinner was not motivated any material. So, anybody try. Now that I dance a tight record. Say, if any chumbarama, I dance any Nadiaba, near to one among. And what number been to two from a being moving wicked. Or I wouldn't be okay.
Okay. Afayamra Reverend Tim Fojo, MPP, Member of Parliament, Asen South. Bear 2 weeks ni and didn't send me be 2 dra efa flight bi a abesi o my Ghana ya saso so ye airport ya chese emu nsam no eye p suspicion kire say transit ya chese drugs na ewomu lawyer ya asem no ya wono abono a yenya nhyede enhunu nia ewom that suspicion yenya enhyede enhunu nia ewom pe mo ankasa mo investigation no report aba say bia flight ni develop fault so emergency landing na is a landing here ema other aircraft so eba ya enema wo mu hia ni crew members eba ya omo be fix ye no ne ade ade ekoye but ensam no so no ekose flight ni ye transit ya na eye drugs na ewomu from MPP camp no sa no wo mo ka no
when back on or MPP food ya dey wa how power ya na back on we almost our home papa was one more for one bus
eh
yeah one more for one bus sapa radio se plane be free baby not all your emergency landing or Ghana send emergency landing so be here once or pass certifications any the appropriate permit to come here only problem
okay
into plane nearby say free Spain a free mass a free Bluetooth a free one the baby you don't care
okay
me I don't care. But you know what we care? What we care, that's what we say. In terms of what we say. At the cocaine. I was at any customer when in Kuntumpuna wood in one say, when Timmy can say, blend the cocaine by you.
Okay.
I don't want to miss one cassette ever feel the coy. Now, Mr. Spector say it either came for or delivered. So, you didn't know I was here.
Okay.
If it deliver, and I better call you. Immediately. And you back. It was me, you know, and the same. And Bremuno. I buy a quite before friends at Trinity now. Could you not quote Nocasa who be a real tumor in my phone? Nipana was what Bocron. Yem Musana Fario. Nemo yam a young woman who will be so be a bonnet. One of them ran so boom, crofty a difficult manner for. Now, what they are dancing be a some pass a tumor in my phone will be area. At the bachelor court. Now, what court next year won't crow bonning in area and son and there was so on the fire. I want to get a court one. Jacobus and was to the back. A brandy way as a one. If you say, I want 2 minutes will be a year cocaine will be the money laundering 1 year brain. I will walk on the road in 2 minutes. Thank how the actress. Motion for near me, the actress TV here. I'm within Babami and Sabine Sassui. But I couldn't swan that day, but I couldn't put a bag, but I couldn't say, one would free playing when easy for me. Now what they are dance yet, then of course, I'll be a young abattoir. The name woman of the hour of one is a brand change to me near the American movie. Name won't come be a criminal. And I got about the kind of as a member of airport CCTV video match. May trust me control me who said me say I describe it. I don't want to be too harsh on him.
Or say walk off a CCTV cameras free airport to the children.
To say the kind of word I'm person can I never found me on radio. I said Missy doesn't have and can young person. What's wrong with you? I don't know. Yes, one. What kind of small about material? What? But let me cancel you leave us with no option than to arrest you. Because one can collaborate with us. What's a woman?
No,
I feel you always say,
my inviting and was a woman.
What time reduce a so man? Anyway, you invitation never say my cousin, but than the invitation will be in the society. But
no, Barcelona, Yentimi, and Tinagan and Casse. With this, a year, someone will can you know. Yentimi, Tinagan and Casse was
this word. And you'll be a cousin and one was on.
So, oh, my.
What's Oma? She has said that. He's on record. And the time I called join his journeys for every bit is yes, what kind of Oma? I'm not the only one saying it. Name one most of our cultural character, I say. Narcotics for young, dear, and I am select committee on interior and defense. And near you may brief from the SC. We are serious, Anna. Flights and I able to. Ask many fellows of Sukachi doing for nature Ghana for. And I'm at that, yeah, my country being supported. I can say, yes, such I was a flight and so. Me, the Kohobi. Tini. Me, at that, self flight and a Felix edit individuals as to no, almost as I'm not too good in colors, but I'm saying I think it's so orange and black or right.
Orange.
Almost flight.
Aye.
And no. At that, yeah, what's such? The team, if free narcotics call, yeah, canine, come here, you don't call in that, men are hobby.
Okay.
After our search, our report generated by my airport unit all says that it was negative. As Jan say, yeah, we born away, airplane. So.
Okay.
But you can't. Next video look at shown a stage video. Not to say, and then a video in a way, yes, a man could go to a video. No problem. And once you are saying, yeah, then you stage, not a woman correct video. And as a work correct information, I know this 50 year, the other to can bottom one.
Okay.
Anyway. Who video anyway? What the a defeat here, the enemy, the Indian couldn't but all the anyway. And I'm not a team, I'm sorry, some big macra. Now we are sending me. My lawyer see back sending me. You know, senior read. As you watch this for your information. I know what I was saying. Let me click on the link, Facebook link. Let me click on. Let me call. Say for like much show be a warrior in Tifo do Yako now. Show no. I feel the who's a warrior. Or try flight itinerary and a plane free. And a copy and a bar. And you be on the pile numbers and yeah, walk at the yet. The plane about your free mass, I could put to be we don't care. On the head of fuel, and no nemo. So no you know to be a manabiera. Nemo what tomorrow about what the idea of money here before my no. The Binico Cano. 10 a.m. And no one doesn't have it anyway. There was only plane fit be extra and then before no said the tip on course of one issue. Plane fit be no more than them. And the plane fit no more than the question me. Plane about never fit be in. And I say, I've been a be a manism more when a minimum colors Jaffa. As I'm just idea. Plane then if I don't want to listen, which I question was and if plane now that the name will be a what won't be winning as an example. Was it Mas and the link number no casaria. No,
but said you can play na kwa ye too. First one land day, and then second one and also a buy because of Sabia said ye keke no back on emergency landing or no the buy, then other ones so buy near the
play me in a color.
Okay.
But many must have Fancy plane, the fancy plane, you can be one point of color, no problem. The fancy for doing what behind the cocaine by. So see me, no see me. Young nickel cocaine.
But lawyer, your drug issue is it not because of Sabia? A burner man a quine and Bia, what man a quine and our exaggerate what feed the public and know with.
I'll blame the media, not a buy. So I can't get a man's on the man for stations and radio stations.
But lawyer, what kind of sad I mean when you so Becca any answer son so member of parliament or is yes a committee defense and interior or also cry a ranking member also. Then share story our did by a year press conference. Eka asem kesiye we say ya. Oka ya so President Mahama so President so at the statement by enti eya don and central for your fan trasa
radio kese de wisit to one that kind of say matum was in someone no mama wa dance here near dance even though some begin from America sir me ni won change but mama wa evidence to the fact say and them anapo na me wo join this I showed them me ankasa me chat 24 seconds video of the aircraft on my phone me dey tell ben dey host say o she wi ya ko she Felix video ne say ya wa show me phone say me na me try ye ne Felix nyame dey na me dey Felix
okay
me Felix video bia
okay
me ma obi me nkwa me nje ne wo
okay
so me nkwa me dey on my phone
so after say in team for your erase that issue no allegation na mo call ho ana say na makọ ho kura ko twetwa bibia dada
nana me call airport 16th March
okay
in team for your the national bada we check this no me in team for your case no what about out
that was last 2 weeks but me pay date no yeah me pay okay
it is nowhere near me media no na me makọ ha bada there
okay
16th March me do airport of 5 minutes to and past 6 a.m. That day man go sorry it was a Sunday
okay
as someone who can any as we sit down as someone who can any no correct was sit down what do you need
yo any osebo mo abu am hu say we invite na one man was what the part 2 eba o mama adwuma am ye 2 weeks ni wa mama adwuma amoye nti so the part 2 eba
ono se ono ama adwuma ye the part 2 na eba
ai
sama ba na ehu bi onye hu bi na on me de ma sama kacha na ba tunu fo seminia
okay
aka se ba bia wona mo obatia na se yaso ne point simpa
ba lawyer adia ni nyina ne se nkaye ye na national security for apeke no na baby kro evidence kro no wo no wode atodwa enkientwa so sense for 2 weeks for days
so why
issues ni nyina kwakoye suspicion no so someone's wa mama adwuma am so mu ye o
so why
okay
credibility
okay yate ye trying the besi
so why because about the besi no wo but mo enza no moti me dum fi a me nko news so ko hadi akoso bi
okay enti ya ebi kura meti kura mate
wo beti aga me
mate
so wo ha ya ye hwedi besi
mate lawyer
wo de man nko so entre panko
okay
wo besi ado besi
mate
na appointment ne de ayebo achi bi di o na so ye da so arese mu
appointment na na hima bebre wo ho
sa ho
bebre say institutions ni bebre free as enya deputy appointment in the said you almost see channel ni die oh bebre wo bebre benya bi
ane nana wadaroma mo na mo ka ebem aha said the NDC panyi bi atie Accra FM wo de eminim say wo ka ebebem
obi atie ha
obi a panyi bi atie ha
okay
obi atie citizen show sanity
ya mo akwa aba
Middle Sunana.
First time
I made Accra FM ni.
Oh wow.
Na ene me ni Jakpa because yen communicators no ye wo stations bi a ye de pride ye ho say oh wakwa since I be a Greater Accra regional team member for the past 4 years ni member Accra FM da. It's there bia na ye me ya. Ya na have me pass Accra FM dey meet me call there say my breaky baby ya na me aso me nua so the show you so eja nyankopon nanim dia oye ene ni brem nti na me first time me dey ba Accra FM as Greater Accra Regional Communications member
ene ma bowasu
papa na me sa double na say me deputy communications officer e Tema West
okay
Tema West me na me the mouthpiece of the party oba me deputy
okay
nti no I don't only work
for one G city
no Tema West no ya making history no I been see that for the past 28 years
Tema West is here 28 years and say MPP seat
a traditional seat of the MPP NDC Jada.
Okay.
And today is the first time.
Why leading this say?
Honorable Lawyer James Enu.
And I'm about to answer and I'm chase catch and I'm a person.
Derby, Nana, who say, na Tema West for break.
Okay.
Not Tema West for break, Sabi Yasuma, MP so on parliament, or two ballot papers. Eko 2 America to say Usain Boats.
Carlos Ahenkra.
Tonight Tema West for break. Oba yenso.
You're born as soon
oh. Ata senim gwase ogu Tema West for the MP pie. Tina Tema West for any break. Na the social ye road networks. We in so some we sanitation and not Tema West for break. So they needed a change. And the change, you know, a Honorable Lawyer James Enuna Ebuaye and the 28th constituency executive, current executive, I'm here deputy communications officer. Yana Yabuama Tema West and so be a castle MP at Tema West will be parliament.
But everyone say we can say road network, sanitation, and other issues. I had drawn Tema West because Tema dear. We'll be at Tema.
Yeah.
We'll be able to say Tema dear where develop it. And what and yet to say be a remote area constituency be. So how comes that Tema West? I underdeveloped now those social what's a and basic road network and sanitation and other.
Nana me da se pa a very important question pa na webisa no. I want say oba Tema West ye wo 11 electoral areas. Mebo free Agyarko was what Agyarko ya. Ye wo Bottom baby affordable housing ni new stadium na yes ni baby ye wono.
Okay.
Na ba na befa your friend is Klagon. Ne free Klagon na ba Lasibi. Na aba Spenters basic Coca-Cola runabout. Na Ira Sakumono main Tema wole Sakumono village asana ko community 2 community 3 community 5 inti Tema West esun ye na NDC aban ewo so a no manya development ba NDC aban kope na abandon Tema West for wo hwe Snitch Flat on say NDC na esi sakumo no Snitch Flat His Excellency the late President Rawlings and was saying Snitch Flat on say yesi wo area it's a part of modernization a modernized area no my area ne be ye fair with because of amenities near dia obesisi account then this yesi ya buy no President Kofo Bedi akonwa say 8 years wanya bibia wo Tema West development what Tema West in a bia no betimi aka obeyi NDC aban efremu NDC aban ena ma Tema West and I say yes Tema West satama na nyina mpo ye Tema sa na ye kwote Tema West nko sata ne nyina ye se Tema Ase Tema East Tema Central nyina ne nyina ye Tema Metropolitan ena ye tite mu a Tema West nso benya ni municipal the development de NDC fra konwa so ne de abo na say kwan so de ekwan ya de a wo ya with time no it gets where we say etutu it is a we ekwan na say we maintain a ebesay. That is why we have roads like Lasibi roads, inner roads in Lasibi Asayokra. That is why we have in Suwasem. Nana Udro Tama sewage problem. Is serious. So when you move your Tama Yabisan, almost sewage systems, et say. Mana obit me flashes sebi. It's here for infant me obi aja na kopi obi dem. Very bad. Very bad. When you na say Tama is underdeveloped. Now, Tema is not just any ordinary municipal. As I said, the can an enlightened or elite. Oh yes, Nana. Okay. Nana so crew be battle what Tema lacking basic amenities. Me no can say and so flow be 4 months what Tema. Hey, and so what papa. Tema. I'm telling you. Hey, and I would Tema the way I would Tema no. People of Lasibi for every 4 months cry. This is from last year. Before you better abampo and so flow and people call day in day out until lawyer any some few people be na every weekend be no more the cast actually so you be what lawyer kwa me mp kwa ma afedi or call is very bad. It's very bad. Bad the way I'm even describing it. Entitama de amenities bebre abontina tama for no na afedi na amen womo na afun womo so they had no option to change government and to change the member of parliament. Said the be at least Yebehu say NDC nema pa omu under His Excellency John Rawlings, Jerry John Rawlings, under His Excellency John Atamils, under His Excellency John Dramani Mahama no ombesa ba beyede aba betoa so enu nti na omo to aba so onye sika NDC de ma obi ya one nti obi ayakọ opposition 8 years ye ni sika de betete ba na temafo wo pepa say omo pensesaye tena na obi sa mi anaka kra metimi aka fa change na
ya mu MC
nana yenyi yenyi MC I'm say Honorable Ahmed Baha last week no be true mu say baby omo ayedru so in batches and I think the Greater Accra region will be the last batch for the vetting nti sisi a candidate omo file nipa miensa omo nyina akọ vetting aba ama omo de nipa 15 na ekọ initially ama ye de nipa 3 that's the shortlisted 3 aba nti 3 na aka no na nyame ya adoma omo be kọ omo last vetting coming Thursday. That is this week Thursday. Obeko omo vetting na omo ba His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, one Minister of Local Government, NSB appointment committee for omo behwe di osefata na omo aboni din na omo di amano.
Enti won ni part say na ekọ say
ya veti omo enti say about 3.
Okay, 3.
Shortlisted names na ye 3.
Okay.
Enti 3 no na ye say ni ye hwe say nyame ye ya adom na de oba no.
3 no omo ye edin di say.
Ba ko de Andrews okay.
Or you there or constituency wo?
Why former secretary ko 2 times.
Okay.
And ba konso de Editor Wilson on the minimum
Editor Wilson or your bar.
Ba minimum ntimi.
Oh ya campaign mu bia
wonni mu no credit ba ko pentimi. And current deputy constituency secretary I friend Ludwig Tay Totime Ludwig. They say onone obi Ludwig
current
constituency deputy secretary. Constituency secretary ni wa ne deputy to ono so eka ho bi a, ono so eba as MC.
The constituency executives no nyina ho na mo pe no.
Nana. Nana, odi asama no
no. Constituency executives ni nyina no. Wana mo pe no. Nana,
asem no kre yento sebi.
Okay.
Sebi executives ya na ya hwe constituency no so.
Okay.
For the past years.
Okay.
And then nyame aye ya dom through our hard work and your collaborative efforts. And ya ba be ye adwumaden ye ne ye then parliamentary candidate our current member of parliament lawyer James Enu ye ne na be ye adwumaden na nti constituency ni nipa 2018 na nyina ekọ elections no Ludwig part of us ye nim ye ho
okay
ye nim obi a ye ne ete sade wo Accra FM wo nim obi a obi anso nim Ludwig na obi a se open no na Tama West constituency executives including the chairman including the vice chairman, including all the executives. So we are say,
and Honorable Ludwig.
Say, Totime. Oh no, just say, Nana, me nima the country Christ say. Yes, sign Ludwig.
Okay.
Me nima the Christ say sign Ludwig.
Okay.
In fact, omo nyina omo contesting nyina fit Tama West.
Okay.
Ye hu obi a de obetimi aye. But currently,
but you know, constituency executives now supporting the party, chairman, secretary, women organizer, communicators there. So we stand when they come out before
na grassroots for no so peno. Grassroots for no so peno. A very young and intelligent man.
Okay.
To say obia peno. Enti na me dream ho ana eye me nwanwa say ye best sign Ludwig ho. Na yaka say ye dey MC, you know, akoma obi foforo.
It's Ludwig Garner.
Ludwig Garner for Tama West.
I was for termination of appointment. Enti we said the office of the president Enaba, Director General, Ghana Civil Aviation Authority. It take with immediate effect. Enti se maka chose na him appointment be beba.
Okay.
We Minerals Commission boss the na encho beba. Ghana Airport ma mi say wo beko. Bebre beko enti we no say omo nyoma adwen so ombeko enti no omo beko
oh yes
enti we say na wie ya na we eba we wie ya na we say eba yes wonko Ghana Aviation Civil Aviation Authority enti Director General ho no onya na adwen say onu anka no voluntarily onu a betender in resignation letter dia ya ka kire ne say on handy over duties and Farmer Steven Wilfred Arthur who shall act as the Director General of the authority. It's on the kwakoye on na act until sombenya substantive Director General. Ebias on one so na beko dia dachi ena ebechi.
Okay.
Ena release we ba out. Na president say
okay.
Omo 60 years. Yeah, omo per contract. Okay, Kwame opposed to we need the announcement termination of appointment. Eti enie Dr. Callistus uye bio. Dr. Callistus u single idea
one in town.
Obi sure the baby bonny. They say me sure na can mabo be appointment. That's why she white paper there but you know letterhead in a bed.
No, no.
Something nature way. Appoint na fire.
Higher and fire.
Oh, something nature way. Oh yeah, be fire we say Dr. Callisto sing nature there. If we say you see a film there aya adwuma pa.
Oh yes.
And we are be appoint to say be higher we say na almost was a fire so na fire. Na just say sing.
But Nana metimi aka bibia fa termination of contract.
Ubetimi.
Okay. On say your president or my penny we nipa bi a odemraye adwuma. We nipa bi odemraye adwuma pa o man penny demraye adwuma onye obi otietia fa hodie so. But Nana ye wo memu ha ye nim se aban sesa enema sesa. Enti yesi new laws. Enti ebinom aye omho tintina atwan se omo de omo nko omo aban na di omo ba aso e na aban asesa de otia na otie
omo contract
but Nana ebi mo posture a omo de tete ho no enye sebe ade aye ani gisema na se ye anika ebi da so te ho ye police bi da so te ho undermine ebi da so te ho instigate ebi te ho ye niema bebre enje sesa nkrofo nyina omo da so ho a I think say Emma President Mahama ne vision our deba ne resetting agenda our deba o meyi mo no ebeye because sabe woni o tamfo and I say obi nko insura ne tamfo enti sa President Mahama ba no so oba be reset o man Ghana na sabe nkrofo mo say o man Ghana no o mo destroy o man we wo mo da so sese positions a nkrofo abre bia na wo kan say obi say appointment menya bi nana nti yam so corporate communications in ketan ya na ya boy adwuma ya de sabe yenkwa ya resources ya hoodin ato ama party no de bia me ka me say over 10 years na me active politics me we kwan akwala no ka by now nka wanyini osuma no ye ka osuma ne mani ye but for the love of the party and the country no ye mu bia ya sacrifices na ye nkrofo gu we bi nya adwuma nye nana on say me nka ebusuafo ya on say ya papa sampi yale oko hwebra papa we yabre wo ye president of Pro Forum papa we na ba NDC mu a wabema NDC abeya attractive to professionals. Okay. If I say Pro Forum, a professional forum.
Okay.
And no ma doctors. On say na doctors in you o mani munya politics.
Okay.
Na lawyers in you o mani. Okay. Na nurses in you o mani. Na engineers in you o mani. But papa we be from Pro Forum we no network no. And my sankrofoni nyina came on board. Enti NDC yesia you was special your doctors, you were your nurses. Ya call manifesto launch or Winiba. Ya kwa na efekeke. Professional be providing the services to support the NDC. Krofo we nyina hwa ma party aba power. Omuti was papa say we nya appointment o. E na sebi wo di eje mu odi kwi. Ya. E bi krank e ba ye na ka January na wonya appointment.
Oh Debbie, on say empelifo no de. Woman no rollers time woman dia Miss Mahama woman dia
ba mo da so gina mu
ye this time na so omo untina so omo guide a youth
no na say eno ntina omo support president na appointment awaye this appointment na efe kra kwa say the president say yi mrante ne maba wa young guys young ladies or the omaye man be say me tre say it's a party ne reward ne hard work. Oh yeah, eno die pa. Eno die pa.
Nkokra empapa fo ani mami fei.
Omo so gina mu sa. Sacrifice. Me kai say papa we baby ani wa obepa nkoto no. Betty Modi ya okotena Asante region one good month donations campaign enya mo koye ye no. Enti na ye ka say de be ya adati bia ye benya mpanyimfo. Party ne ntimi me ye youth nko a. Because we fall on this mpanyimfo for advice, for encouragement. For even say yedi ho beto mbeche strategies they win lessons because omakwa they know enti no say yenkrofo ho na say MPP appointees that so say positions sir
and e hard
na e hard drain yenkrofo bebre komodi omomusu the boys are crying the grassroots are crying na me constituency executive member me deputy communications enipa neto abama me over 2,800 delegates in a croissant line omuto aba from 22nd October 2022 to 23rd October 2022 that means a full 24 hours emrewa wom nkokrafo mrantiom na senne obi frame me say oyema enema moye din na mo mpe bebi mfa yense me ampo na obi bese meti ho ya menya bebi
oyema unim say said ya woke be sui almost 8 years.
Yes, 8 years.
Early this year because abandon 3 months. And na me ka say enu obi a na benya appointment.
Eno de there be no obi a.
Almost o manya appointment no. Omo na ebe biem.
Ama obi a so anya no so na
ne. Say no obi akwa your office bia no. Omo atwa mo ho ahia nyina ya MPP fo.
Exactly.
And enya de so betimi afiti preko pesa wo call ya no. Oh, Pamo.
Now, no more ye. Again, what are we waiting for?
Yes, I would say a NEP. Erica J. He was fortunate because some of them go office one more. Your contract workers. Okay. Your permanent. Until you sue that emrana. So me reapply.
Yeah.
Anyway, but there are some institutions and yet a say obi ye. That obi ye word no. And one say we are as managing director, chief executive officer no. Obi ye in 2017 to kwa na wo pam obi a. You need them. For now, we hear womo to settle down because information, report, document bibia we hear bia no. We hear the free womo ho. So once a dust no ebe settle be wie no ho. And this if we be rem.
Na now nim say no munim say vacancies so betimi afọ mu nipa wonim say after elections almost 35 nipa bi wo for 1st January if even 7th no kra no na enkrofo ya mom appointment letters so nana what does it say so munim say mo continue pile enkrofo asem na mo de omo asese baby position so that aban na oba no ehwa ayema ehwa choki ne enkrofo enya adwuma ne bi nana that is what we are talking about no na eye ya no
but
munim say mo enkrofo no spaces any vacancies e wo ha
chief of staff memo de bae no e kire say omo a
ye fa wo after time no omo nyina dey should proceed on leave omo ko fie ni ade say no so no omo ntia se a emo ka say bi say ye political witch hunting ye say afenwoma kene ne nkrofo kasa bebrebe yi so ohu na wa wonim say wa aban egu a say aban na oba no so di Ghana for na eba nti ono so be fa enkrofo so nana sanema we ha adwe no na ma enkrofo ni bebre akwai to say though is early days yet no but akwai to say MPP force say positions MPP for nya la creative jobs say ye and na ye grassroots for na enti nana I sympathize with the grassroots na me so me ye bia enti I know the challenges they are facing ye tu obi woni fie ye yi obi edi woni adwumam ya jo driver ni bi car free ni sam minim driver bia na otade me ko baby o se ne boss se wo de NDC mofla abo car nim yaje car ne free nsem for the past 3 months boy ne free me say me who dey
say after 2020 me feel real to me
last o catch me after election I say papa no abo mato after election na ewie ya na papa no ma me letter say o to me abra wonye ebone bia
me nya ne hwe o catch me say adwuma na meti radio so eye no
risky
ntimi hia me anka say me fu apa me hia me fie a
you imagine
but asam so aka no mo say
eye no kra ba
na no apartment no tenant for catch me say tenant for wa ha o catch me say tenant for bebre wa e wa ha because ay apartment e na me ma gibi na metimu say enkofo pese omo track no mo attack me bi oba ohunu me dan oba kwa attack obi no hwe adwuma me ye no a in the midst of sane tenant no me put life in danger
at risk
yes
enti
no opama chel me nya ne hwe me beti no fio me nya ne hwe but adwuma ma gede atom so say me yama president John Mahama ni NDC abane di eni otu me
banana is it fair
ba otu me say even if it's not fair cra und the property otu me
any part have gone through a lot too me what the same story to say me what the same story me cry me de any if you run into opema because me got na fie no na me hu bia ba na Erica tell me say obi a o sorry o kwa no me so sa colors we ne da kokra nka me hu a bibi be ye
na we gu ko mu
de NDC color so obi o say ohu kra na koma ne BP kra eba ohu colors na o to me je dine to 3-bedroom apartment me no ka say da so da wa fa rent obi a ma anya ne boni o to me enti nana enkrofo go through a lot enkrofo fa yaw panum hwa wo kra na wo fa colors no wo de wadwuma na wo yi o wo fa colors ne tetare wo say wo di huru obi ofie ho ana wo de titi obi so dia wo fa
I can remember na me driving na dan me kofa flower pot na sa me ni doku a na oye deputy information minister esa ye member of parliament be say Samia Uku na ekotwa ho flower pot ni driver na across road no enti me ye na me car kopem ne car no fender no osi ye so obabum na ja na amade ja me kan nu san be sani gu nu so a ti se na me fewe akureti ade a chen ya no pa no oti na minister muana enra oni na nya sei enti na oboaboa no
na o kan ni nyina abo mu
dako enu otumie edi free ni dem okay na yemra enra the free presidency ba ya president Mahama ka say yenim se okwa public sector ni mu a bebrenya 60 years a no mo pe contract be 2 years yade e hadwene ye wo youth bebre e wo hono mu a e wo se ye push wo mu do mu system ni
of course
but 62 ne 65 ne ayifo gum suspension of the grant of contract appointment and that's so okay so the grant of post-retirement contract appointment to retired public service staff has been suspended with immediate effect
so
enti na che say obi ani hwanu mu a ye be renew ne die
okay
na ewiase enye pese mi nkumenya ne atimode ne greediness a what na abanya adwuma mu a ya adwuma bese edi 60 years
ebi kra ko mu before mu nya 30 o ebi ko mu be 27 28 na watena mu edi 60 years owi ana ya sama no appointment anase ama na contract aha nti ubekọ na okọ be 80 years ba na oda so wom 75 years na youth na ese o ye de o building nation no na enene say nana before me ka bi no metsi ya nipa ba ko mi no bi esan say ma anya sa request we ya NDC mu ye wo ekuo bi a ye frɛ no WFM meka WFM a na ne tietia ne say women for Mahama
Mati women for Mahama
women ewo ho dadaada women for Mahama yeku a eda ho dadaada na ye president anase ye panyin a odi anim ye Honorable Teresa Ladi Awuni MP4
oh okay
okay queen of MP on ye president
okay
edwuma ya
women for
Mahama WFM na me no kasa ye member ba ko I friend Victoria amefadi Yawado ya confirm no as MC for North Tongu
okay
North Tongu
okuje to black
the women's organizer
okay
the women's organizer also appointment and also direction na ekona constituency executives nti ono so no ye women's organizer no ye deputy and obey substantive ti see am no ka say eye Victoria amefa Yawado
okay
ya confirm ni sisi
eye municipal na say district
ye municipal
okay
me no ka say vote ni nyina na ye 41 votes 42 votes ba ko ameto ena onya 40 votes o nipa ba ko
okay wanya ya born to na ya to ne so aba okay
about 12 o'clock na ya to aba na wi
okay
about 12 o'clock na ya to aba na wi nti wafa she's been confirmed as the municipal chief executive for North Tongu it's na medicina WFM anem na ya we say no big congratulations in fact it's an achievement because ema ye to ye ho so ye edwuma ye ne ye president ye life president Honorable Teresa Ladi Awuni edwumaden a ye edwumaden ye kwa asen of yakwa by elections bebrebe na support a ye dem ma president Mahama any NDC no enti ye ho mfaso bi ne yesi de oye hwehwemade no pepa ne nsakwa enti Honorable Victoria sisi ade me mfrɛ Vicky biem we Victoria Honorable Victoria emefa Yawado enti na minister obebre wutiri nkwa in fact fe bebre no hwa ne confirmation na peaceful ntokwa BNC etese omo pɛ no enti na the people of North Tongu na minister obi bia na WFM so yamana kwa aba yamana setena pa na
we are hoping say honorable okuje to abla kwa be ye adwuma ma North Ton na fa ne
hard working woman organizer no ne hard working woman organizer in fact honorable okuje to ne hard working woman organizer ne honorable Victoria nti adwuma de omo be collaborate na omo aye adwuma na omo apagya North Tongu so ama na fa ne ntoma papa efra oni mensem bebre to omo wo ye friend sensu yiri a akoso mbodam ya ye bie nsam eto
fortunately budget ewom ya twa ska ya de ekwa akọ support wom enti no yenim se ska no ebeba na akọ ye adwuma na honorable kuje to abla kwan so gina ne na so ye bebre na Mr Ibrahim Mahama no so kokọ boy ska sa ayiwe kra construction firm we kra no bibi sky for so boy
Ghana for bebre eyi wo mu ye media state
first sky so kokọ boa ho no mo
media stations bebre so kokọ share said in fact omukra na my coverage no e ma ye hu extension
me ne kwabna ye kọ ho
okay I think say obi ansa bobo
ye kọ ho ye donation kakra wo
that's good
ye kọ ho no mo
enti na asama ye kan say o man panyin say wa terminate sa contract na panyinfo no apply for no I think say a step in the right direction o man panyin we ni nimdie mu no ni nyansan mu no o wogidie wo emabunu mu o gidie wo youth nim na o man panyin a o ba sabi o wogidie wo youth nim ne de o metna o ma youth na brabo emeye basa ba bi ese youth for no o de o mo sese because my bia ye tetra ye de babunu anase youth no na tetre on mind enti sa wo ye o man panyin anase wo ye aban na oba so na youth no focus anko ho a emboa ene na obi ebisa me say nti sesi NDC aba die betting bebrebe na aba kromu ebejaye na me si entimi njaye na emom no eso bette it will come to it barest minimal because adent na make am 24-hour economic policy or dey ba no that 3-shift system no adwuma baako sesi a nipa miensa na ebeye so yebetimi afa nipa bebre amomo ye adwuma baako sesi a passport office foreign affairs minister honorable Okwideto o say for a passport office
na mama ni honorable Ernest Henry Nogbe MP for Ashaman honorable Ernest Henry Nogbe ya wa MP for Ashaman member committee on defense and interior ya no kwatwetwe enkomo afa ensama hodo a ekoso efa omo ankasa ranking member Reverend Intim Fodro ensensam no ehono hello honorable awie ma han.
Yo, Martin, good evening to your listeners.
Yo honorable na boko de
Boko also.
Nyankopon adom. Honorable Intim Fodro about 2 weeks no odi asem kase abeto Ghana hanom a yegusu a yebobo hu efa aircraft bia ebe lande ye ewo terminal 3 a ebedi some days later another aircraft nso eba ye na woye member ewo committee a ono ada so no first of all my bisa say committee no ebia officially no wa inform me about and someone wa hwie ede agu abonten efa sa aircraft no a o se omo suspect intel omo peke yes na drugs ewo mu.
So first of all no me da say na Reverend Ntufojo has never informed the Committee on Defense and Interior about anything that he has, any intelligence he has speak. Rather, it was on the social media and even doing press conferences about what he purported to be intelligent he picked from friends and any his source. And so now we also saw this as unfortunate because defense and interior members we are when we approach issues, especially say issue a national security issue, we have a way to approach it. I've been on this committee for almost 9 years. This is my third term on this committee.
Okay.
Modus operandi is different from the way he has come in as a ranking member, and this is I will pardon him because we are in the first term and now the first time now he sits on this committee as a ranking member or even as a member. But that is me. This is not the first time why yes again because I remember somewhere about a month ago waka assembly was social media and print media and radio stations. Now yaka chen no meeting say over here we don't operate like that. Say who person we a media personnel now small thing then you jump to the media. This committee is not the right place for you. This is not like a committee like education committee or any other committee in parliament. It is security committee. So our ways of operating are different altogether. He took offense of that, and this is the second time he did this by peddling falsehood just to tarnish the image of the country internationally and even tarnish the image of the government. And so that is the Reverend minister that we have in parliament.
Okay. And say Odia say your press conference and then for 2 weeks and 1 year can untimi and provide any concrete evidence and I say untimi ma any accurate fact be a back claims allegations can say ya waka wo say egu Ghana nimu ase e internationally no ususu say e was senka by now no said or year press conference now president edit statement by no enka e be a state agency security agency be I invite you for interrogation.
We are expecting, say, as a responsible citizen and a lawmaker, now presidency, you should cooperate with the security agencies. There are two ways. If presidency is cooperate with security agencies, it is your duty as a member of parliament and a citizen of Ghana, responsible citizen, say, over your friends and the security agencies or provide you with all your evidence that you have gotten, the intelligence you pick, the source of the intelligence, and what has made you to come out publicly, which is not right. You have to go there. The second aspect is the security agencies will have to invite you. But by so doing, they have to invite you through the Speaker of Parliament.
Okay.
As we speak now, I'm not sure Speaker is in town. So probably if the security agencies have invited him through the Speaker, no, because Speaker is not there, I don't know how far that could be, but there has not been any communique to that effect. So we are saying, say we are responsible citizens. Now you pick any intelligence on something like this, and the president is saying you should cooperate with the security agencies. You don't wait for anybody to invite you before you go and provide your evidence, except that you want to do propaganda. And my colleague, respected colleague, is fan of rushing to the media to just, I don't know whether he wants to be a media liaison officer or whatever, because all the listing he has to rush to the media to try to paint any particular organization or even peddle a falsehood, because this particular matter, there's no iota of truth in it. Just that open say, oh yeah, your friend saying, somebody who is trying to put the government on its toe and whatever he wanted to do to just tarnish the image of the government. But as I've been saying all along, it's too early for him to begin to do that. And that is where we are this year.
Okay. Senior workers committee, what was what a member, security and intelligence committee. What committee is what we honorable in for Drasemika. Also, akwa bibi ti say yachi cocaine, and ono so di way ababe peace so enti ono di way be peace so no na che say ye atwe Ghana for adwen bi akose say, and then NDC aban in 3 months yachi cocaine NPP aban in 8 years yachi cocaine committee de na wo so no such report no na munya bi cocaine issues no ne ade.
You mean in recent times?
Say in recent times, 3 months in the aya na o can say o work sa committees o 9 year any. So what it means is say on 2 consecutive terms na chesa na o was so 2017.
There were a lot of issues, your friend say when I was a committee member in the previous regime.
Okay.
But you never hear the committee members going on air to talk about it, because they borders on national security. And that is what I'm saying, say, modus operandi. Now, the way he has come in with this issue of running to the media is alien to the committee.
Okay.
What he has said. Because there were so many things, even classified information, sir. Now the military security agencies, the police, they will come to the committee and knowing very well, say, this is their own committee and this is a committee they can confine in, so that we find lasting solution to the problems. They will come and open up to us. What he has started doing, most of the security agencies will begin to hide certain things away from us. And when that happened in those days, you don't see, say, the ranking member who is James Agyarko or any member who rush to the media just for political expediency. Yes, sir. But now he wants to catch a niche for himself about these issues as if he is fighting whatever. 3 months in government. You have to commend the security agencies for doing very well by busting somebody who is carrying a cocaine worth of 350 million, and also this Sapema issue. You have to commend them. Mm-hmm. It's not about you going on social media and then castigating them and making them look as if they are not doing anything for the nation. And it is something that we have to recommend the security agencies, rather than trying to paint them black. You see, if you are not politically intelligent, you have to. It's something that you need to learn about.
Okay.
So what I'm just saying is that at this point in time, his mission is to do what? Is to tarnish the image of the government. You know, recently, about 2 weeks ago, we started talking about ECG containers missing. ECG containers missing, and then the cables, etc., missing. So he quickly has to bring this one in to divert the whole nation's attention from those cables. But we are still tracing them. We are getting them. A lot of them, we know where they are. We are going to get all of them. This fallacy of air bus, air ambulance carrying cocaine, etc., in this country, no, it will not fly. It will not get to anywhere. So I'm just saying that politically, everybody must be intelligent.
But Honorable Sanya Wukeno, national security issues. And once I was say ayaba kun and mienu we so ababeto so won't me provide the evidence bia emfa and some na work on more research. Mo be taking it on.
Oh, definitely. The committee will take him on. The chairman of the committee will have to seek audience with the speaker, and then we know which action to take thereof. If probably he has to repent and then turn a new leaf, that is it. But he wants to be in the media, then we have to change his committee. We have to send him to either education committee or any other committee that he can work in the media, rather than to be in the defense and interior committee.
Because I know a deputy minister education Tiwana was some control. Because you want to do a Mahama.
Yes, that is the fact. And I see this kind of approach, and he is in the media consistently trying to defend what he put out there. In fact, I'm just surprised that a reverend minister, an honorable member who is a reverend, going in the media to defend falsehood. It's not right. It's not right. So, the committee will have to seek audience with the speaker. And if he has to continue on this trajectory, then we have to know what to do. So that at least if his caucus will have to bring different person as a ranking member. Only committee way, you were former minister of national security. That is Brian Agyarko on the same committee. He deserves to be the ranking member. We have the former deputy defense minister in
Dominic
the name of Honorable Menu.
Okay.
Yes, on the same committee. Who also deserves to be the ranking member.
Okay.
So I don't know. Yes, as for ranking member or committee membership, they can bring any other person, or they can put any other person on any committee.
Okay.
Just that we don't know why he should be the ranking to experienced guys who are on the committee, and he's trying to create problems for them.
Okay. Yeah, that's Enumere Honorable Ernest Henry Nogbe MP for Ashama. Yeah, that's Ebra Wenya any atwetwe enkomo ne de aye ne de. Ade no so no agenda no MPP for agenda no ma setienti no. So wo hwiegu mu ani se wo hwiegu mu ye hwe de. Unfortunately so no omo worry omo ko break. Omo ko break enti senkanya break na yo makwa because the last time you say yes speaker release Mustafa Mustafa Day. Oh, Yusuf.
Okay.
Yeah, na or what national service. And then A plus. Me who say yes speaker release you
so for
investigations in yade. And you know yeah sure say hey, intin for job ha mo.
Nana. What's your Ernesta? Was say papa ni a first timer, but Nana, ignorance of the law is not an excuse.
Now I can't also you're ignorant.
Well, you no, or your first timer, so inexperienced so can.
Our committee ni so no.
Committee ni so.
So you think say?
To me, I think say he's on the wrong committee. To me, no.
Okay.
That man is on the wrong committee. His background is he has been an education deputy minister. So if nothing at all, so I want to make Faniko creative art, and I'm Faniko education. Faniko baby, but a sensitive area that borders on our national security sabi a media hyper person obi oka ne ho ana wone media for open cameras free bibi for the cameras obesa that ye bibi just to hype himself. Such a person no on board that committee way there are sensitive issues bi e wo so a yemfa nko abonten because ense obeka ye nyina no ebema there was pandemonium Ghana for binum yes na adena all of a sudden after the Ghana beye cocaine habi, which is never true. According to Honorable Ernest Nogweno, a lot of issues happen under the awards at the old administration. But because some classified information were not meant for the public, they dealt with it as a committee. And you have recommendations. Now they are the appropriate quarters, then they deal with it. But what the Kakrabia na watch camera so. And papa we obehaye, just as you are saying, obehaye. But the thing is, when there are equally another committee or different committees obetimi akoso open media hyper Ghana media and so dey all the bema
any party any NDC for na yi no course a committee ni so
and I say order so can't no constitution of Ghana nipa na tro you and na say constitution no infringe on obi an organization be writer na enema bi course say I think they should reconsider. Na ye fanen to committee for so say education committee o say den yo ye fanen kwato to but baby o woni de emboa
defense and
interior ne de ye mfa such people even ye poma in fact oma no kra nye
oma no edu nye meka so factual enya factual
no kra bia anim na kwa social media sa media ebesi wa oka ho asemi ono nko a obi ani ba bi okọ concoct ne stories onim so conjure stories no from the sky so said then you say na he was in a different realm and ohun sa na na ho Peter say twagu a ampa so say plane ye tutu ne ties a ye fixe ankrofo jam enti nana papa we person o say your security is so porous to the extent say plane bia betimi ababe land on our borders airspace na why the opana. Is that what this man is trying to portray? To me, no, it's an indictment on Ghanaians. What Ghana for now said the whole world, international community, just as Honorable said, no. Mama who said, be a year for your security, your defense, and your interior borders, cry, your timid so into a beer funny be Ghana, which is never true. And to Papa Winema, why you know, I think, say Speaker Wagano, say Speaker Nigano, there are Mra or Maimu. It's not above the law. And for be kasa ma oma no yi omoka ama ya hro mo baby so mo meyi oma no enti se kwa me plus enti me frɛ ne ye frɛ kwaku anyi do hu na ye frɛ we e ma kra ya frɛ bebre akɔ so is he bigger than them on the enti me frɛ ne ma ne nko he is still granting interviews or so kasa o dwa ne num o bro
but na uji tum say diversional tactics no mo play
of course containers here ena yakoho bi wa ha ewie kra se me ni etwa bibi so say yesi kumasi kote yakonya eyini bi wo ho
ewie ya masa kwa ko
me see me hu news flash bi yesi kote kumasi kote warehouse bi yakonya ene ECG for niema ni bi they just want to divert attention. Is the style of the MPP. Anytime there is a serious national issue to be discussed and to be divulged and to be dissected by the public now, then they bring in something unusual so that all the nation's attention is tilted towards that issue. Yeah, me papa we dictate the pace in my we are resetting Ghana. I say you do so because on my penny you're interested. On my penny you're interested. And some na can because on my penny John Mama on to mean that abra ye de nimfitre your cocaine hub. It was say evidence be a papa will be on from common security agencies. And he used the word cooperation. Cooperation ain't so be for be intimidate too. Just go and cooperate. For you know because information you crab me won kwa be fa so ye bambo ye be yiri muden. No ke kan somewhere nya ne nja ma unda ufie. Has must roll. Baby o wan ka se mo kan. Kada na ko ndi on da ne fie.
Ghana airport for no so omumbo aye.
Of course.
Because they say no akoye government no versus intim fojo. But say
meanwhile it should be there
officially no enanka Ghana airport for edit release aba
yes
actually it's on say enim say before say ye aircraft say ye day ebe land biano say land say ye emergency or ye transit
yeah
information be about that aircraft no
Ghana airport for was information no
yeah information no enti senka ebe free fellas kwacho ofosu one mo abano that respond no ebe free fellas one mo abano na e was senka free airport for no mo na eba
of course
ma te say for no aircraft for no from say
Ahmed, yeah.
I think Nura na bibisa no omo so e de release aba e kire say omo nya emergency e na omo land ye yeah me who say omo ready
banana me omo pa say sanka obo ebe kasa
enti woni mi say sa issue we say no na e was say Ghana airport Ahmed for no e na nka wo momu no e de release iba but onim say te say de yeah can ya honorable ayinogbe enso eken government spokesperson no ehunu say diversional tactics who say o adene buy na omo rabishe no say diversional tactics
yes
enema na ebun kam dia fa MPP for so no
na afedi
enema na esie no ti yan create bibi efamra mebom na yan twi Ghana for adwene ma so and then whether it's fortunately for them and then unfortunately for NDC in Sunwa 3 months ye chi cocaine wa ha and then publicly eba out and say that we be piso de betwe Ghana for adwen aba so and aba no so so e wo nsam keka na mti en rubbish no but akwa ye asem kase a for 2 weeks and one eguso a e hangi hono mo na day in day out no wo kire say e tu free ha and a transit ha and a fa na kokosi ha time na tu ye we don't need that
no nana we need it onim ade asese papa we under ne fie biem na ye frɛ no na obema evidence say wotie the way I see and narrate the whole thing as if he was monitoring minute by minute account of what was going on. So sa papa we saw your mind papa in team for Joe. I didn't know one notify security agencies no. Said this is what is happening on our lands, on our borders, airspace, the air kosuni. And to say what's your mind when officer your mind papa who from what's all your mind papa a lawmaker for Christ's sake. I would that set a sensitive interior committee so na se wo hu niema sei na nko a wo de ahye wo ho wa notify obia bayem bisa papa ne se e de information po na wo wa otimi monitor sa operations of the airmed we any omu crew no enti papa enya bibi na odi sie Ghana for ensam na wakeka ne de ma yemfa ne trao beginning na ba ya yestragis ye show they say
I think say security a omo airport no they are not helping matters.
Of course.
But omunsu nimunsu egu omo animu ase.
Egu omo ni egu Ghana for so animu ase.
E me say omo gu hono mo no. Omo ye MPP for.
O say no de.
Enti no ade enti mfo do ya na yi omo de.
Say no the president Mahama bai on so won say dan ye major shake up bia wo e ho no. E ho no say dan ye major say honorable obobie. Obobia. I saw a deputy. As a deputy so there in a substantive boss for her and want to mean free abonti those is an expert in communication but want to mean free abonti and make kan wasem when there are people who are supposed to issue statements and papa we no asam 19 for jo aka no honorable mo we sofu mu a sabi wo pese odi oye ni be to Ghana sofu mu pese wo twa ntro eto aban ne so sofu wo pese odi asem huhuhu ebesi Ghana ema Ghana ebeka se nti afa de omampanyi Mahama bai no Ghana ha obi na obetimi de oman we mai cocaine hub because
okay
omampanyi enhwe masa de no emegu na aban ho fi wonya clearing agent wonya omampanyi boni bi asabe wabetwa mu kwa o ka asem na wonim sa ye no kre ne nkrofo ne ye na points ne ye enso no wa clear wo mo no omampanyi John Mahama he's not morally bankrupt or you committed so obema Ghana ye peace and security ye safety and security aye adwuma and anything was say speaker mon grant papa we de ben ye boni din say
papa be ya
forjo intim forjo no o say parliament o ntimi nkonkwoche parliamentarian o performing the duties e wo ho enti age say ye grant o mo sam we bi na okọ eno na betimi ama ne kwan ma ya grant na onko ye grant no so de ye grant ni na ni tene ya speaker ni ye grant ya speaker ni wa Ghana runs the deputy speaker wo ho and a deputy my chief whip or majority chief whip or they can act in accordance with the law. No more in papa na because papa we better na fear be dia be da waka SMS hanging. The whole Ghana is running in pandemonium. Obia dream ye no screenesio said they
no because unim omo ma dream you omosa no ma dream you omosa
because unim what can something dey go on my no feel
because say ade a Ghana ni ti ase ne say or divert wa sheda
or divert but I say a friend yes ade bi obi so be divert ebema aban we no ebema aban we no a lose focus but meanwhile he's committed to work
omo lose focus
the all year no enti obi aso betimi asori aye bi say dey afra crofo first o kan summarize ne afro Rambo Star ne dey yenya papa we yen frɛ no no so so nya dey onko kan di onim na Ghana for yen rest na ya brɛ o mu